Okay, this is the third video in the Excel network showing you how to create an Excel network. And we're ready to work on the latest finish chart. And we just finished the early start chart. If you remember, the latest finish is the latest finish of the successor minus the duration of the successor. So that's what we should have in each of these cells. Again, we only do a calculation where there is an arrow, and the arrows are on the arrows chart. So if for this one, if G6, arrows chart G6, I think this one has been scooted over one column, which another level of confusion, but it's scooted over by one. I think we needed an extra column here that we didn't have in the arrows sheet right here. So we just had to keep that in mind. Let's see there. Let's go to the arrows. So you see we're looking at the 12 and the arrow sheet. And latest finish. So we have, here's the index of the in J and I1. So remember, this would be the from and to. So this would be the successor. And so we have I1 is the fifth one. And we're looking at column J in network, which is column J are the latest finish. So that's where we get the latest finishes. And we take the latest finish of the successor, which would be in I1, minus the duration of the successor, I1 against the index. So the duration should be in column F of network. Here it is, the durations. And let's see what else this is doing here. So if I3 is equal to finish, we put the max in. So if I3 is finished, if we're in the finish column, we put in the max of the HH of the network. Let's see, that's probably the final time. Let's see, do we have finish? There's finish. So here we'd have that. There's that condition satisfied. If AH3 equals finish, it is. Then we put the max of network HH. And the max of network HH is going to be the project duration of 75. That's how that 75 got there, because that was satisfied. Otherwise, we put in this subtraction. Let's pick one and see how it did it. We go to this network diagram, really helps. So let's take E1 to E3. Now, so the latest finish is 10, and that's equal to the latest finish of E3, which is 17, minus the duration of E3 is 7, gives 10. So that's where that comes from. And then on a here we have 3. If we're going backwards, we have 3 coming into the start. E1, E2, and M1 are both feeding start as we go backwards. So here we have 10 minus 5 would be 5. Here we got 10 minus 10 would be 0. And here we had 22 take away 3 would be 19. And we take the smallest one, which would be the 0, E2. And as you can see, E2 is colored red. It's on the critical path. Oh, by the way, the network shows critical path in red boxes. So that's how the latest finish is done. Let me make sure I show you all the formulas. Okay, you can stop the video and see. Here's how I bring over the activities. And and the latest finishes here are the minimums of the rows, see, and that goes all the way out to 100 columns. So the minimum, let's see, I'm looking for a row. Here's a row. We've got more than one. So here we got the minimum. 34 and 33 is 33. So the latest finish of E5 is 33. Let's see if that's carried over. Latest finish of E5 is 33. Okay. And by the way, the latest start is equal to the latest finish minus the duration. And that's what this is, you see. So that shows you this formula here. So we only really had to go to early start and latest finish tables, and then these two are calculated from the just subtracting or adding the duration. Now let's see how we got slack. Slack, now by the way, if you're on start, slack is 0. That's what that's saying. Otherwise, it's equal to I4, which is the latest start, minus G is the earliest start. So the latest start, say that right? There you go. Latest start minus the early start. I4 minus G4. And there again, this takes care of the blanks. Once we get down to, we're down here where there's no more, that's why that is a blank from this right here. Okay. I think that finishes up the latest start sheet, latest finish sheet. And let's make sure we got anywhere there's formula. That's simple numbering in that row. There's that formula in the second row. There's the third row, which are the activities. That's just bringing them over using the index function. Then here's your equation for the body of the table right here. And there you go. That just copies over all the way. And then here we go. And that's just another formula here. See, that's the same. Right here's the same. Now, the latest finish is the min of that whole row. Okay. Okay. Now, I wonder how that B got. Oh, B6 is not equal to nothing. Yeah. When we get down here to nothing, then we put nothing in. That's what this is doing right here. Alright, I think you see all the equations for the latest finished chart. And by the way, I do go down to 100 activities. So you could put 70 more activities in here. I will tell you that it gets a little hard to do once you get that many activities of getting all the predecessors just right. So the next video will be on how to do this Gantt chart. And I'll see you in that video.